Hey YouTube. Yes, I know this topic is a couple days old, but still, I've been really busy. I've wanted to talk about it, but I've had to wait till now to get to that. So now that I have free time. Well, before we start, I do want to read a quote from Cinema Blend. They said, this is regarding the topics of Watch Dogs graphics. They said, anyway, no one cares about the gameplay, the controls, the mechanics, the story, the voice acting, the weapons, the replay values, the multiplayer, or the content. Oh no. The only thing anyone cares about is whether or not Watch Dogs on the new next-gen console looks like a next-gen game. The answer? No. No, it doesn't. Now, that is very true. What they are saying is how we gamers now, we think of everything as graphics. Oh, what has the best graphics now? It reminds me so much of, early 90s, even though I wasn't born back then, like the 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit war thing. It reminds me a lot like that now. All we do now is always complain and argue and fight over which has the better graphics, not really caring about the actual gameplay. But, that's not really the big news right now. Like, gameplay's probably the best thing, but, everybody likes their graphics. So, well, first off, I'm going to talk about the subject. There's the good and the bad. Now, you're going to hear my mouse click in a second. There's, the crap. I'm going to go to the first picture, you're going to hear my mouse click. Now, this picture is of Watch Dogs during the daytime, supposedly on the Xbox One. Now, it looks like crap. It looks like last-gen material. Some people are saying it looks like Grand Theft Auto 3. I think that's a little bit unfair saying that. It looks like a little bit like modded Grand Theft Auto 4, graphics modded, or, it looks a little worse than Grand Theft Auto 5. Those pedestrians, I don't know why, it just seems weird to me, the lighting, it just seems so dead and boring, and it just looks really bad to me. Next picture I'm going to look at, it's another bad one. This one they weren't really saying looked bad, it's just, I noticed it more. It's just that ground thing seems so unnatural, how it broke out, it's just, I don't know, and just everything, you can see the leaves near the left-hand side of the screen. It looks like it's like a picture just pasted there, and that's what it is. But it just looks really bad, like last gen material. Now here's another picture. This one's coming up in the smoke. This one looks a little bare. This looks like Grand Theft Auto 5, but still, what do you expect out of a next gen console? Good graphics. Now this one, I don't know why this one just really bothered me. For some reason, that train and that car at that side, that whole thing looks disgusting. Like, I'm disgusted by those graphics. Like, that looks like good graphics for, like, 2008, not 2014. Now, not everything is bad about the old, Watch Dogs. Not all the graphics are bad. Now, I'm going to go to the good now. Now, here's a picture of Watch Dogs at nighttime. It looks beautiful, okay? It looks really good. This is a still image that I took off the video, but still, like, you can't see it, but it was beautiful. I'll link it in the description. Water drops were hitting the floor, lights reflecting all over the place. It looks like, this is what looks like next gen material. This does. Not those old other pictures, this does. I'll show you another picture. That one looks really good. That looks like, doesn't look like real life, but it looks so good. That is true next gen material right there. Now, this looks so good. I'm even worried that, like, my PC, gaming PCs are going to have trouble running this. So I can't just put all the blame on, consoles and everything, because look at this. That looks pretty nice if this is on the Xbox One. That looks really good. Those explosions, yeah, they look really good. At the same time, they just look really good. The whole lighting, it looks beautiful. That's all I have to say. It does look like true next-gen material. But, now I'm going to have to go into this. This all may be a joke, okay? For all we know, this guy could be a troll. I'm not saying he is, but he could be a troll. this could have all been filmed on the Xbox 360. Who's to say? There's no actual evidence showing that it is on the Xbox One. For all we know, it's could be Xbox 360. Maybe that's why it looks so shit. So I don't want to say that it's going to look this bad. I don't want to be a complete pessimist. It could look like, for all we know, the nighttime could have actually been shot on Xbox One or PC, while the daytime was shot on on the 360 or, God help me, the Wii U. As some of you may know, and by some of you I mean like my friends that I know in real life, I'm a PC gamer. I have a gaming PC. I'm worried that my computer will have trouble running this game. The graphics are so amazing. If it looks like what the E3 demo looked like on PC, which they said it would, I'm probably not going to be able to run that highest setting, 60 frames per second, 1080p. No. That it's a tough game to run. That's what I'm worried about. So yeah, if consoles are struggling to run it, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, you Sony ponies out there, don't be relaxed. Don't relax, because you're not out of this. They also said the PS4 version won't look any different, or if it does, it'll be slightly different. So if this is true, this will still look like crap on the PS4. It will still look like crap on the PS4. It'll look crap on both consoles. Wii U, I don't even want to talk about that. I'm surprised it's even coming out for that. But still, strong PCs are going to have a hard time running this. So, and I understand, they want to make these consoles affordable for people. They want these consoles to be, they don't want it to be super expensive. They don't want it to be like $2,000, $1,500 for a console. Nobody's going to buy that. Few people would, but they want to sell it to as many people as they can, so they want to make it affordable. 500, 400, 500 bucks. Now Xbox is going to go down to 400 because they're getting rid of the Kinect, but that's a whole nother story. This whole thing, they want to make it affordable, so they can't get the best, they're not going to have like freaking Titan graphics cards in there. They're not going to have, they're not going to have extreme, specs on them because they want to make them affordable. Now, but what I'm worried about this is that the last generation, Xbox 360, PS3, it lasted 10 years. Did it last over 10 years? I'm not sure. But it lasted, a little over 10 years, I would say. Around 10 years. I'm worried that the Xbox One and PS4 aren't going to last that long. As Review Tech, I'm going to give him credit. Review Tech USA, I heard this from him. Me included, I don't really care because I'm not a console player, but still, who's to say these consoles are going to live past 5 years? If they're struggling to run games right now, modern day games, how are they going to how are they going to run games 5 years from now? That's going to be crazy. So, but, I want to end this on a positive note. Gaming isn't about graphics. Sure, graphics are beautiful. I love my good graphics, When I see a game with good graphics, I respect it. But we have to realize, graphics isn't everything, okay? 1080p, 920p, holy shit, no. Graphics isn't everything about this. We have to remember the true thing about being a gamer is playing games and having fun. It doesn't matter how good your game looks. As long as it runs smooth, fun, addicting, replay value, as long as you get your money's worth out of it and you have a fun time, graphics doesn't matter. It's more about fun than graphics. So that's all I have to say. Have a good day.
Cheese for everyone!